Hi everyone. Welcome back to Relationship Reset Academy. I'm Michael Flynn, and for over 15 years, I've been helping couples navigate the highs and lows of marriage, and today, we're tackling one of the most sensitive but powerful questions: can a separation actually save your marriage? If you're feeling like distance might be the only solution, or you're wondering if time apart could bring you closer together, you're not alone. In this video, I'll break down when a separation can help, the steps to make it constructive, and how to avoid common pitfalls. And stay with me until the end, because I'll be sharing a powerful strategy that has helped many of my clients turn separation into a turning point for a stronger, more connected marriage. Before we jump in, take a moment to hit that subscribe button and ring the bell so you never miss insights to help reset and rebuild your relationship. Now, let's get into it. When things get tough in a relationship, sometimes it feels like there's no way out. You've tried everything, but the tension keeps building. That's when some couples start thinking, could a separation actually help save my marriage? The truth is, the answer depends on a lot of factors. But what I can tell you, with over 15 years of experience helping couples turn their relationships around, is that separation doesn't always have to be the end. In fact, it can sometimes be the reset button you both need. But here's the thing, it's not a one-size-fits-all solution. There's a lot to consider before making that kind of decision. So, let's break it down together, step by step, to help you figure out whether a separation might actually help your marriage, or just make things worse. The tough reality. You know, when you're in a tough spot with your partner, the word separation can hit you like a ton of bricks. It feels like the beginning of the end, right? But hold on. Before you make any drastic decisions, let's take a step back and really think this through. Sometimes, a bit of space might be exactly what you need to reset the clock on your marriage. The truth is, a separation isn't always about giving up. It's about giving space. Time apart can help you both figure out what you really want, why you're fighting, and where things started to go off course. But only if you do it right. When space works. So, when does separation actually work? Here's the thing, it can give you both the time and mental clarity to really see each other for who you are, not who you've become in the heat of the moment. Sometimes, when we're too close to the situation, we forget why we fell in love in the first place. That space can bring the perspective you need to appreciate your partner again. You've probably had your fair share of late-night arguments, and things might feel so heavy right now. But instead of heading straight to "I'm done," consider this: could this space lead to a fresh perspective? How to make separation work for you. Now, let's talk about how to do it right. It's all about intent and communication. If you're choosing separation as a way to hit the reset button, there has to be a clear understanding of what both of you are working towards. This isn't a free pass to do whatever you want. It's an opportunity to focus on yourself, reflect on your marriage, and work on your individual growth. Here's how to make sure it's productive. 1. Set ground rules. Let's be real here. A separation without boundaries is like trying to play a game without rules. It just leads to confusion, frustration, and hurt feelings. Setting ground rules isn't about controlling each other. It's about creating clarity and ensuring you're both on the same page. Take some time to sit down together, calmly, and talk about what's okay and what's not. For instance, will you both continue to share finances during this time? Will you talk daily, weekly, or only when necessary? What about dating others? That's a big one. You need to be 100% clear about your expectations there. This might feel awkward at first, but trust me, it's worth it. The clearer your boundaries, the less chance there is for misunderstandings or resentment later on. And don't forget, boundaries are a two-way street. You'll need to honor your partner's needs just as much as you expect them to honor yours. Think of this as laying the foundation for a smoother, more productive separation. 2. Communicate, but don't overwhelm each other. Communication is a delicate balance during a separation. You want to stay connected, but not so much that you're just dragging the same issues into your time apart. One of the most effective strategies is to schedule specific times to talk. This could be once a week or every few days, depending on what feels right for both of you. During these conversations, focus on productive topics. Avoid rehashing old arguments or pointing fingers. Instead, talk about what you've been reflecting on, any progress you've made, and how you're feeling about the separation. Keep it short and focused. And here's a golden rule: don't use communication as a weapon. No passive-aggressive texts. No guilt trips. No late-night calls demanding explanations. Give each other the space to breathe and think without constantly looking over your shoulder. This time apart is about growth, not constant justification. 3. Work on yourself. Now, let's talk about you. Yes, you. This separation isn't just about fixing the relationship. It's also about becoming the best version of yourself. Ask yourself, what's one thing I've been neglecting because I've been so focused on this relationship? Maybe it's your health. Maybe it's a hobby you used to love. Or maybe it's as simple as getting more rest and recharging your batteries. Take this time to prioritize you. Start a journal and write down your thoughts, feelings, and goals. Sign up for that online course you've been eyeing. Spend time in nature or doing things that genuinely make you happy. And don't underestimate the power of self-awareness. Reflect on your role in the relationship, both the good and the not so good. This isn't about beating yourself up. It's about recognizing where you can grow and making the effort to do better. When you're ready to come back together, you'll bring a stronger, more confident version of yourself to the table. 4. Be honest with yourself. Honesty is everything right now, and that starts with you. It's easy to get caught up in what your partner is or isn't doing, but this is your time to look inward. Ask yourself the tough questions. Why do I want this marriage to work? Is it because I'm afraid of being alone, or is it because I truly believe in our connection? What am I willing to change about myself to improve this relationship? And here's a big one. What am I expecting from my partner, and is it fair? These aren't easy questions, and the answers might surprise you. But being brutally honest with yourself is the only way to gain the clarity you need. Write your thoughts down if it helps. The more open and honest you are with yourself, the better prepared you'll be to have meaningful conversations with your partner when the time comes. Red flags. But wait, what if the separation is just an excuse to avoid fixing things? You need to be honest with yourself. If you're just trying to escape difficult conversations or issues that have been brushed under the rug for years, separation might only prolong the inevitable. Separation can give you time to reset, but it shouldn't be a way to run away from the hard stuff. If there are deep-rooted issues you're avoiding, this is your sign to address them head-on. So, be real with yourself. Are you truly committed to making your marriage work after this break, or are you just hoping that time apart will magically fix things? The key to moving forward. If you've been through a separation, or you're even thinking about one, the ultimate goal is to come back stronger. Here's a little secret. Space works when you use it to reconnect with yourself, and then with your partner. When both of you are in a better mental space, it's easier to communicate, empathize, and reignite the spark you might have lost. It's not a one-size-fits-all solution, and it certainly isn't a quick fix. But when approached the right way, a little distance can be just the thing that helps you rebuild what you've lost. Now, if you're ready to take the next step, I highly recommend checking out romancedictionary.com/marriage for some extra tips and advice on how to approach your situation. Trust me, the information on that site will help you make the best choices for your marriage. The link is in the pop-up here and in the description below. So, can a separation save your marriage? Yes, it can, but only if you do the work. And if you're really serious about making this work. Before you go, make sure you subscribe to the Relationship Reset Academy channel, turn on those post notifications, and let us know in the comments, what's one thing you're hoping to improve in your relationship? And don't forget to check out the links in the description box. There's a ton of helpful stuff waiting for you. Make sure to check out my other videos, because I've got tons of tips to help you strengthen your relationship. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.